Hi everyone, welcome to a new video. If you don't know me, I'm Kim and I run Rainy Day Rags, which is my online fashion and lifestyle presence. I do a lot of vlogs and I post my outfit of the day on Instagram for what that's worth anymore. And I like to do dedicated fashion videos on YouTube like this one. If that's the kind of thing you're into, then consider following me either on Instagram or on YouTube or both. Today I'm going to be doing a Sezane fall collection haul and try on for you. Mostly this is going to be a lot of their like shirts and knitwear. I am probably going to do a part 2 because there's a bunch of pants I also want to try on and like bottoms and maybe some dresses. I'll get started with what I'm currently wearing. Both of these pieces are from the new collection. This is the tally blouse, and when it's untucked, it does hit about hip length or just above on me. And then these are the Lukas trousers. I'll start with the blouse in a bit more detail. The tally blouse has this all over, I think it's pronounced Arabica floral print, I'm not sure. Anyway, I just really like this print. I think it's lovely, beautiful for fall, but would also be appropriate, I think, most of the year. I'm not really a person who thinks that certain patterns are only for spring or fall. I think that a lot of colors and patterns can go year round. I really like this little detailing right here. I don't know if you can see it very well, but there's sort of this like trim detailing right here. Nice cuff on the sleeve, but a slightly poofier sleeve, which I kind of like. And then right here, I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but there's some like a slight gathering just on the top of the shoulders to give it that nice little extra detail. I think that's really lovely. It's not a proper button up, it's got more of this like button and like little loop style buttoning up, and you can obviously button it up and button it down. And then it's got a V-neck, so when buttoned it would kind of sit right here when it's closed up, like right about here. I am not totally sold on it myself. I tend to like that more tailored button-up look. I'm not so much a blouse person as I am like a proper shirt person, or a knitwear person. What I am having the hardest time with though is the material. This is 100% viscose, I don't know how you pronounce it. And while it can be a nice material, I'm finding this particular one to be a little itchier on my skin. It's just initially, like it's a lot less itchy already in the few minutes I've been wearing it, but I also find that it's not breathing as much as I would like it to. So I'm just a lot pickier these days about the material, and so yeah, so I'm a little on the fence about this, but I do think it's a lovely blouse and I can wear it with jeans, or I have a brown suede skirt from Aritzia that I think it would be lovely with. I have actually a pair of the Sezane Rome shorts in a cream that this would be really lovely with as we get into the fall months. Like that with a pair of over-knee boots would be really pretty. So yeah, so it could go with a lot of things that are in my closet, but I just really think that we'll see how it goes. So moving on to the Lukas trousers. I really love a tailored trouser, and I love Sezane's trousers in particular because they're actually like proper high-waisted pants. Like they really do hit me at my waist. And I have a long torso, and I'm tall. So I would say that if you are somebody who has a shorter torso, these might not be like great on you because they might just like go up too high on you. But if you're tall and you have a long torso or a normal size torso, these are actually like great. The Sezane high waist are actually great because they're proper high waisted. I really wanted a pair of like white or cream trousers to go into winter because one of the goals I have for myself this fall is to bring in more like whites and creams and browns. Seattle is a very like harsh black city, probably because of our punk rock vibes and like just the weather and how dreary it can get, and I think that it might be fun to just try and bring in a little bit more browns and like creams this year. I started doing it last year and I really liked it. It was kind of softening up my look a little bit, and I really would like to continue that trend. I'll still wear plenty of black, don't worry, but I just wanted to have a lighter color palette for fall and winter this year. So I really do like them. They are more of a straight leg fit, like very nicely fitted through the hips and then go straight down in a kind of like wide boot cut, I guess, or a straight leg. Not like, I have pants from Sezane that are like proper wide legs. and those are also great. I'll show them to you later because I'm going to style up some other pieces with them. But yeah, I really like these pants. I think they fit really nice across the bum. And yeah, I think they're lovely. They do need a heel, and they would be difficult to hem because of the cuff at the bottom, so that's something to consider if you run short. Like, I'm 5'9", 5 feet 9 inches approximately, and I'm wearing probably a 3-inch heel or so. My concern in winter would be that I would be dragging on the wet ground with these a little bit, and I definitely cannot wear them with like a sneaker or anything like that. So that's just something to consider if you are somebody who doesn't like to wear heels. Just trying to think of anything else that might be useful to you. The pant material is primarily recycled polyester and wool, like a wool blend. So I think it's like 50-some% recycled polyester, and then like a 45% wool blend, and then like a small amount of elastane. All of the details of the different like fabric compositions for each piece is on the Sezane website. It's one of the reasons I love Sezane. And like I said, I've been paying a lot more attention to what the material of my pant is, or any of my clothing, and so these pants are a little itchy to me on my skin, like, and that hasn't gone away. Whereas like the shirt I barely notice, I really do notice kind of that itchy feeling on my skin. And I really think that these pants could have used a lining of some kind to kind of make up for that. But it's just not the most comfortable fabric on my skin, but I think I'm a little sensitive to that. So if I were you, if you like these pants, I would order them and try them on, and then just walk around in them for a little bit and see how your skin feels with this material. Personally, I think it would probably get kind of annoying for me, and I don't think that I would like that. So I'm probably going to return these pants, which is a shame, because they are really nice. But yeah, I think I'll probably return the pants because they're just, they're a little itchy on my skin, and I just don't want to deal with that anymore. I think there are probably other options out there that won't do that, that I will then want to wear more often because they're more comfortable. Okay, so now we have the Claudio shirt on, and it is the same floral print as the tally shirt that I was just wearing, but it is confined to the sleeves, the front, and the back is just regular creamy ecru color. So it's a little less all over, which I kind of like. I do like an all over print, but it felt a little overwhelming in this one because it's just so busy. So I kind of like this like a little less print but still there. And then this is much more of like your traditional button-up shirt style. So regular buttons, it's on the collar, it's a cool little collar. What is nice is that it's got a slightly more voluminous sleeve, I would say, than your usual button-up. So it still has that nice kind of slight volume to the sleeve while still being a fairly like normal size, relaxed fit button-up shirt. It is again about hip height or hip length. I was a little disappointed in that because on the model online, it looks like they've got her in like a little pair of hot pants and it comes down further. So I was hoping for something slightly more in like the tunic length or slightly longer. I really like the look and the way that they styled it on the website. I'm gonna be honest, I probably wouldn't wear it that way because I'm not as sexy as the Sezane models. Like, they're just so effortlessly French, and it's great. I wish I was that cool, but I'm not, so I can't wear it that way. But I did really think that this would be a slightly longer length shirt than it is. It's pretty like standard length when it's untucked. It's just something to be aware of because sometimes what you see on the model is just like they've probably got her in a slightly larger shirt, or she's shorter than I am, or tinier than I am, so just like the proportions can be kind of confusing. So just an FYI. Looks longer on the model than it is, but it's very standard length. It does have like a slight little puff on the sleeve as well, and these like, get here so you can see kind of this detailing. I just really like the way that they've done this pattern on this shirt. I think it's just the right amount, not overwhelming, and so that's pretty cool. It is 100% organic cotton, so it's far more breathable and comfortable on my skin, and after a wash or two, like, it does sort of have that like new material feel to it, but I think after a wash or two it would like soften right up and feel very, very comfortable. So to style this shirt with my closet, I have paired it with this suede brown Aritzia mini skirt that I love. And these are the Sezane Lexi boots that I got last season. So, or last year? Yeah, last year around this time. So I really love these boots. I think they go great with pretty much everything. And this skirt is one of my favorites. I really love a retro vibe, like the 70s is definitely kind of my jam. And so I just really like this shirt. Feels very comfortable in that sort of like modern retro. Does that make sense? Modern retro together? The shirt really works with that style in any case, like the mini skirt giving it that very like 70s vibe. And then I think the pattern also does that. It's very like hippie chic, I guess. But yeah, I really like this shirt. I think this for me is a keeper. I don't really have anything like this in my closet that's like, yeah, I just really like this one. It's more polished, but you could dress it down, dress it up. Like this would go great with a pair of pants. This would have gone great with the Lukas trousers I was just wearing earlier. It's just lovely, so. Before you decide that you're like gonna click away, just hear me out on how I'm styling this shirt. It's actually just like an oversized white shirt, so it is very useful and can be worn in a number of different ways. But I've seen a lot of people doing kind of this styling with oversized white shirts where it's like really loose in the back. It's kind of like just a white shirt that's like worn almost off the shoulder style, and then you just like button it down lower and then it becomes a crop top. And it's just this like really almost like deconstructed playing with the shape of the shirt. And I really like the way it looks on everybody else, but it's one of those styling techniques I've never done before, so I'm probably doing it very wrong. But let me know how you feel about styling a shirt like this. Because I actually really think this is quite cool. It's very like, it's secure on my shoulders. I could wear it with a strapless bra, or I could just wear it with a bra that has straps because I don't give a fuck. Or you could put like a tank top underneath it, like a crop top or something if you were really concerned. But I really like this, and then like especially with the long sleeves, I think that makes it like nice for fall. Kind of keeps your arms and your upper body warmer than it might otherwise. I really like how much volume there is in the back. I think that's a fun play on proportions. And I've seen a lot, I'm also gonna do a fall trends video, and in that fall trends video I'm gonna talk about volume, because one of the big silhouette changes or like trends, I guess, that we're seeing is this play on volume and proportion and things like that. So this is a styling thing that I've seen a lot the last 6 months or so, and I was just trying to recreate it with this shirt. So that's one way you can wear this shirt. You can also pull it up and wear it as a regular white shirt. Very easy to do that. This is the Max shirt, and it's, like I said, an oversized white shirt, 100% cotton. It's almost more of like this cotton canvas feel, like it's a different feel than the other cotton shirt I was just wearing, which I think is kind of strange, but I don't know a ton about materials. It's thicker for sure. Like I said, it's kind of almost like a canvas feel to it in some ways, but not quite. Anyway, I really wanted an oversized white button-up shirt, and this I think is probably the perfect shirt for that. It's great in summer because it is 100% cotton. It's going to be really breathable. I can roll up the sleeves if I want to, which is something I frequently do with my button-up shirts. It would be easy to wear it over a crop top with shorts and some sneakers. I could, just for comparison, you know, I could do a lot of things with it. I could tuck it in the front of a pair of pants and just kind of have this like, again, oversized volume look that you could have. Lots of volume in the back. It's just a really great versatile shirt, and like I said, I was really looking for something that I could do that sort of what I showed you earlier. So I really, really like this shirt. Really high quality material, and really comfortable. So they do say, I mean, it is meant to be oversized, so this is a 10 on me. They said if you want an oversized look, to pick your normal size, and if you want a more like close fitting look, then you would pick the size below. I think that's very accurate. I don't think that I would want to go any bigger than this for me personally for an oversized look, but I really like this shirt. So I'm going to think of a bunch of different ways that I can wear it. Like I said, like it's a year-round shirt, it's really high quality, and yeah, it's just a different proportion than the other white shirt that I have. There's one more white shirt in here as well that I will probably show you next just for comparison. Very different look, very different feel. So just because you have one white shirt doesn't mean that there's not room for another white shirt with a different silhouette in your closet. But anyway, this is the Max shirt. And I think it's a keeper, but let me know what you think, particularly about how I had it styled. Okay, the next white shirt. This is the Florence shirt. It is 100% silk, and it's got much more of this like pajama style neckline to it. Your more normal sized sleeves, not that oversized or like that more poofy sleeve that I had on the first two shirts or the Max shirt that I just showed you. It is kind of your normal length. It hits about here on the hip, buttons up all the way, obviously the pockets. So it's super lightweight, extremely comfortable, feels great on my skin because silk. But it is just maybe not so much my style in terms of like the collar area. And while I did just say that you need to have like, or it might be nice to have multiple different kinds of white shirts in your closet to kind of play with that style and proportion and like just the way things fit. I think that there are other shirts that I would rather have that I haven't showed you yet that I have to kind of pick and choose my battles, right? So I think adding the Max shirt to my collection is a nice like expansion of my white shirt styling. But I don't know that I'm gonna pick this one, but I might. We'll see how things land. But I really like this shirt a lot. It's super lightweight, would be great for layering. I also already own a shirt like this, so that's the other reason that I might not get it. But I really wanted to try out this like pajama style neckline. I think it is really nice. Complements necklaces really well. Is a bit more feminine than maybe that more like structured, proper button-up style that I tend to prefer. So this is like a nice feminine alternative to that very tailored, very like suiting style shirt. Would probably go really nicely with some blazers. And I've paired it today with this plaid skirt that I'm obsessed with. I got this last year. It's from Anthropologie. I think it's the Maeve brand that they carry. Anyways, but it's really pretty. I mean, this is a great outfit for the office. If you like to dress up for the office, and not everybody does. A lot of people are in jeans and t-shirt, which is totally fine. I like to put on a nice outfit every day. So yeah, so I think it is a lovely shirt. I really like it, and I think it's one that they have pretty much like all the time. There are certain styles that Sezane has all the time. I think it's like their essentials, and I think this is one of them. I'll need to double check that, but I can't imagine that it's not. It's just such a classic silhouette. It's, if you're looking for a white shirt that's like a slightly more feminine style white shirt, like this is it. Very, very comfortable. You could also be interested to see like if you wanted to layer it with maybe like a turtleneck or something underneath. I don't know how I would think about those necklines though. I'd like need to see it, but you might be able to try that. But it would just be like a great blouse. It is a great blouse, shirt, whatever the difference is. Okay, second white shirt. This is the Florence shirt. It is 100% silk, super, super lightweight and breathable, like feels great on my skin. It's got this more pajama style neckline, which is very different from what I typically have in my button-up shirts. Pretty much all of my button-up shirts are like the more like suiting style button-ups, very classic tailored style. So this is, I think, a bit more feminine in its neckline. It's got the little pocket here, which is nice. I don't think anybody else uses it for anything. And then its sleeves are a little bit more fitted as opposed to the other ones I've been showing you so far, which are either oversized or puffy. And classic buttons. It's got the nice covered button details. Like, these buttons are a lot nicer than the other shirts in that they are, you know, covered in silk. So just nice design details. It's a very classic shirt. I really don't think you could go wrong with it if you're in the market for a lightweight classic white shirt. It lays and drapes really nicely on the body. Yeah, I really think it's a lovely shirt. I already have something a little bit more in line with this, kind of in terms of the material. It's not silk, it's more like a viscous material, but it falls very similarly in terms of the way it lays and drapes. So I don't know that I would choose to keep this one just because I already have something similar, and I can't keep everything, so I have to make choices. But yeah, if you are somebody who really is in the market for a classic white button-up shirt, but maybe you prefer a slightly more feminine style, then I think this is a nice alternative to a lot of the like more tailored button-ups that I tend to go for. So in terms of styling, I paired it with this amazing plaid skirt that I got from Anthropologie last year. I think this is the Maeve brand that they carry. That's probably my favorite line that Anthropologie carries. And then again, the Sezane Lexi boots, because it's just easy. But this is a great outfit for the office. It's again a little bit retro in terms of my styling, but this shirt, pair it with trousers, again the Lukas trousers I showed you earlier, any pair of jeans, it could be dressed up, dressed down, it's a classic. I'm pretty sure Sezane carries this style of shirt all the time, and they might bring it out in different colors and stuff like that, but I'm pretty sure this is part of their like core collection or like essentials. So I don't think it's gonna go anywhere, which makes me feel a little bit better about not getting it this round, knowing that it's probably gonna be there. But again, if you're in the market, I would highly recommend. It's uber comfortable, like the most comfortable thing I've put on of this entire haul yet. So I really like it. But I think there are a few other pieces that I'm more inclined to keep. So let's show you those. First up. Okay, second white shirt. This is the Florence shirt. It is 100% silk, super lightweight and breathable, like feels great on my skin. It's got this more pajama style neckline, which is very different from what I typically have in my button-up shirts. Pretty much all of my button-up shirts are like the more like suiting style button-ups, very classic tailored style. So this is, I think, a bit more feminine in its neckline. It's got the little pocket here, which is nice. I don't think anybody else uses it for anything. And then its sleeves are a little bit more fitted as opposed to the other ones I've been showing you so far, which are either oversized or puffy. And classic buttons. It's got the nice covered button details. Like, these buttons are a lot nicer than the other shirts in that they are, you know, covered in silk. So just nice design details. It's a very classic shirt. I really don't think you could go wrong with it if you're in the market for a lightweight classic white shirt. It lays and drapes really nicely on the body. Yeah, I really think it's a lovely shirt. I already have something a little bit more in line with this, kind of in terms of the material. It's not silk, it's more like a viscous material, but it falls very similarly in terms of the way it lays and drapes. So I don't know that I would choose to keep this one just because I already have something similar, and I can't keep everything, so I have to make choices. But yeah, if you are somebody who really is in the market for a classic white button-up shirt, but maybe you prefer a slightly more feminine style, then I think this is a nice alternative to a lot of the like more tailored button-ups that I tend to go for. So in terms of styling, I paired it with this amazing plaid skirt that I got from Anthropologie last year. I think this is the Maeve brand that they carry. That's probably my favorite line that Anthropologie carries. And then again, the Sezane Lexi boots, because it's just easy. But this is a great outfit for the office. It's again a little bit retro in terms of my styling, but this shirt, pair it with trousers, again the Lukas trousers I showed you earlier, any pair of jeans, it could be dressed up, dressed down, it's a classic. I'm pretty sure Sezane carries this style of shirt all the time, and they might bring it out in different colors and stuff like that, but I'm pretty sure this is part of their like core collection or like essentials. So I don't think it's gonna go anywhere, which makes me feel a little bit better about not getting it this round, knowing that it's probably gonna be there. But again, if you're in the market, I would highly recommend. It's uber comfortable, like the most comfortable thing I've put on of this entire haul yet, so I really like it. But I think there are a few other pieces that I'm more inclined to keep, so let's show you those. It's thirsty work. Well, this is an example of when the retailer you like uses the same color, but they're not really feeling like the same color. So technically this shirt is called fuchsia on the web, like it's a fuchsia is the color name given on the website. As are these pants. These pants are also Sezane. I forget what the style is. I think it's like the Augusto or something like that, which I love them. And it had a matching jacket that I didn't get, and I am so mad because I would have really loved that set. And then I think it kind of would have been more fun because I think then you could have had, I think the jacket would make this kind of mismatch in the color a little bit more interesting, because then you would have, I don't know, it would just work differently. But let me know what you think actually. How do you feel about these mismatched fuchsias? The Valentino show for fall, the Pier Paolo pink show, definitely has brought like fuchsia and pink to the forefront of everybody's minds right now, and like I really like this kind of pinky tone. I really like fuchsia. So I'm all about it. I just don't know that this particular combo works, even though they're technically the same color. But I think like monochrome could be really fun to play with. So that's why I kind of picked up this shirt. This is the Ann Shirt, I think it is. And I can't take myself seriously in this outfit right now. I can't decide. So let me go change and pair it with something different, and then I'll come back and tell you a little bit more about this shirt. Where's my beer? Okay, I don't know if this is like the best, but it's comfortable. So, like I said, this is the Ann Shirt in the fuchsia color. It is also 100% silk, just like the last shirt I showed you. Uber comfortable, lays perfectly on your body, just so comfortable and nice to wear, very breathable, but because it's silk, I think it'll be good year round. And I just really, really like it. This shirt, like I said, the Ann Shirt, it doesn't have a button-up cuff. It's actually like a fixed width wrist, like thinner cuff. So I think that's kind of an interesting detail. Normal sleeves, like nothing kind of crazy. It's just like a really nice basic shirt, more of that classic button-up style though. And I have it tucked in, but it does kind of untuck and sits like normal length, so you could wear it like that. I think I'm struggling a little bit to think about how I would wear it in my closet. I did get it initially because I wanted to see if it would go well with those fuchsia trousers. We'll see how I feel about that when this video plays back. But I'm just trying to think of like what else in my closet would I pair this with, because I don't think that this would go really well with browns. I have like a pair of black shorts I can wear it with, that would look nice. Jeans, like a darker wash denim, I think would look really nice, especially one of the pair of pants that I really want to get that is completely sold out, so hopefully they'll restock it soon, from Sezane, is like a high-waisted pair of jeans that are like basically the Lukas pant but in like a jean style. It's great, it looks awesome, and this would pair so well with that. That would be great, like a casual but elegant. Obviously like any kind of pencil skirt, like it would pair really well with the Lukas trousers. In terms of like colors and how it sits in my closet, I'm a little concerned about that. I do like it though because I think it's a year-round shirt. I don't think that you can wear color in winter. It's fine. Wear color. It makes everybody a little happier to see it. Maybe I wouldn't reach quite so much for it in the dead of winter, but I really like it. So I think it's fun and optimistic and definitely on trend in terms of like following particularly that Valentino vibe. So I really like this shirt, but I'm definitely gonna have to think hard on it whether or not it works with my closet. Okay, on to the knitwear. This is the Betty cardigan, and I really, again, I love this color. I think it's so fun and like a great blue for fall winter because it's not like bright blue. I mean, it's bright blue, but it's not like a baby blue or like a spring summer blue. It's like a nice sort of toned down but still very vibrant blue, if that makes any sense. I'm not sure it does, but anyway, I like this blue a lot. It's called Bright Blue on the website, and this is just like a great knit cardigan, almost like a jacket in fall really, because it is like, it's a heavier weight knit. It's like a lightweight knit, but a heavyweight material, if that makes sense. Like, do you know what I mean? Really articulate today, guys, sorry. Anyway, I think it would be a very like nice weight for like fall when it starts to get a little chilly, and especially at night to like have this and be able to tie it around my shoulders or something like that, and then have it for evenings because it is dropping into like the high 50s Fahrenheit. So I think that's really cute. It is like a little almost utilitarian with the pockets, which I really like as well. I like things that are almost a little utilitarian, and but it's still like very ladylike. So you could put this with like a nice pair of black slacks and like a blouse and this, or that like, yeah, any kind of white button-up shirt would be great with this. Very classic, very easy. I've chosen to go a little bit more my vibe and put on a black crop top and rock it with my Doc Martens. I think that it's kind of fun to play with that sort of like, almost like a, it's not really a grandma cardigan, is it? But it's, I feel like Emily Gilmore would wear this cardigan, obviously styled very differently, but I feel like it's an Emily Gilmore kind of a thing. Maybe it's got almost like a Chanel tweed, like a boxy Chanel tweed cardigan style or like blazer style to it. I don't know. There's something a little like old school about it, but also utilitarian, but also very elegant, and I am struggling to find the right words for it. But I really like that. I think it's a fun piece that can go in a lot of directions. So I really like this cardigan, and like I said, it can be just like a jacket in the evenings in fall. So that's really nice. Hits nicely just above the hip. Like I said, a little boxier in the cut. Very nice material, like well made. Yeah, I really like it. Tell me how you would style it, because I mean, I really like with like a high-waisted, wide-leg black jean. I think that would be really cool with some boots. I would wear it no problem over like maybe a pencil skirt or like a black dress. Lots of things that you could put it with. It could be really cute with like a little band tee or something like that if you wanted to get like kind of punk rock grandma. Yeah, I don't know. I think this is really nice. I'm leaning towards keeping it, but let me know. Okay, I told myself that I wouldn't buy more sweaters, but then I saw this one and it looks so cozy, and it is so cozy. And I don't actually have a white sweater like this. I have one white sweater, and it's really more of like a wide crochet thing, crop thing. It's nothing like this. So that's how I'm justifying this. This is the Otis jumper sweater. It's primarily alpaca, but then there's, it's a blend, so it's got some other like man-made materials in there, but it's very comfortable. It is, I mean, well, it's a little itchy, but it's kind of one of those things where I think my skin would get used to it, or I would just wear like a t-shirt underneath it or something like that to help cut down on the itchiness. But it's not like super itchy. It's quite soft as well. So I really, really like it, and it's, I mean, it's just classic. It can go with anything, and so that's really nice because I think, you know, you could pair it with a skirt like I have. This is actually another Sezane skirt. So much of my wardrobe is Sezane at this point. I picked this up again from the spring collection. Another one that I was on the fence about. Everybody was like, wear it, we love that skirt. And again, I've ended up getting so much use out of it. So they sell this style of skirt in a couple of different prints. I think everything is going to be linked below. I probably haven't said that yet. Everything is linked below. And I will include links to any of the like non-Sezane pieces or like previous season Sezane pieces that I can find. I even have like a tank top from Sezane that's from like 3 years ago that they still have on their website. So there are opportunities to get pieces that maybe are not this season. So that's nice. Anyway, I really like this. I've just kind of done the like tuck it under your bra to kind of crop it so that it's not as bulky around your midsection, and then nice little volume in the back. It's super warm, like I'm already a little too warm for my apartment. Nice little mock neck. I really like a mock neck. I think that can be really cute with some like necklaces. And you could put like a boxy blazer over it if you wanted to. Like this, again, with a pair of high-waisted trousers and like a nice relaxed fit blazer would be like a very slouchy, comfortable look. Very warm. Like I know that I'm going to be warm when I go out in this, so that's nice. But yeah, I really, really like this sweater. It's basically like a perfect, simple white sweater. Okay, this is the Gaby jumper. Actually, it has like this kind of a situation going on, but I didn't like the way that looks, so I tucked it up. But they have this style tucked into like a pair of high-waisted pants or something like that. So that's the way that you could wear it. Here's my thoughts on it. It is a nice material. I think it's again kind of a alpaca blend, I believe. It's a little bit more almost like a batwing vibe right here. Which is fine, but for some reason, I don't feel like that's very flattering on me in this particular cut, however it's cut. I'm not loving it. Kind of these like longer sleeves that are like a little bit more fitted, and that batwing, and then kind of a scooping neckline here, because in the back, it is this like little crisscross over, which is like very much a Sezane thing. They have, a lot of their shirts do this kind of like wear it, you can flip it around and then wear it so that the V is in the front, which I will show you in a second. So it's kind of cool that they create clothing that can be worn front and back for different looks and different styles, and I love like an open back. I think that's super sexy, so I really like that. It's very comfortable and nice. I just am not like loving the fit on me personally. I wonder if it would fit me better if I sized down and went into a medium instead of a large. But that's one of the disadvantages about having to do all the online shopping, is that you can't just like figure it out quickly. It actually takes several weeks to figure out what works best for you. So one of these days, maybe I'll get to New York and be able to go shop in the store itself, but that is not today. So, yeah, it is a nice shirt. I just am not like, it doesn't make me feel very comfortable, but let me go flip it around and see if I can kind of zhuzh it a little bit more so you can see it styled a little bit more nicely, and then maybe then I'll think differently. Okay, well, this is it turned so that the back is the front, and you would probably want like a little camisole or something, or like a better bra, something a little bit nicer than my plain one. That would be like quite sexy for a date if you had like, you would need a little fashion tape, I think. But this would be quite sexy for a date to have this like plunging neckline in the front, pretty cute. Could wear a camisole underneath it if you aren't showing your cleavage off, or if you are going into the office. I think the main issue is there's just too much fabric up top, and maybe if I went down to a medium, it would suit me a little bit better. But I don't, in general, love the shirt enough to like wanna send it back and then reorder and then wait some more time. So I'm probably a no on this one, but if you do like that style, or if you think that this would suit you, maybe if you had bigger boobs than I did and you fill out the large, or if I had sized down to a medium, it would suit me a little bit better. But I do like it, and I do like that when you wear it this way, you also then have a little bit of a scoop in the back as well, so I think that's really sexy. And if you had like your hair in a ponytail or a bun or something like that, I think that's really pretty. So I like it. It's definitely kind of a classic look for Sezane, but I think I'm gonna pass on the Gaby sweater. It's just not for me, but it is very nice. Last one. So many pieces. All right, this is the Gregoire sweater, and it's cable knit sweater vest with nice little button details on the shoulders, if you can see that. Looser fit, definitely very cute. Sorry, let me turn off my phone. This is the Gregoire sweater, like I said. Beautiful cable knit. It's like a really soft, lovely, I think it's primarily cotton, but it could be like cotton wool. I'm not sure. Anyway, I like it. It's got this kind of like just past the shoulders slope, which I really like this on the shoulders, but I worry that my arms look fat in it. Like, of all the parts of my, well, everybody struggles with their insecurities. I think my arms look really fat, and so I think that this kind of a cut doesn't help that. But yeah, it's really cute. You could like tuck it up like this, and just have kind of like a cute little cropped sweater. I have really liked the look. I've always really liked it, and it's like come out again recently, but where you have like a sweater vest over a button up, like a longer tunic-y button up. It feels very like Cher from Clueless, which is a look I love. I like Cher Horowitz forever, like iconic. But I'm just not sure. I also feel a little bit like Alexa Chung right now, who is also just a fantastic fashion icon. So I really like this. I'm just not sure that I can pull it off, or I might be better suited with a vest that hits more on my shoulders precisely. I saw a girl yesterday who was wearing like a black and white checkered version of something like this, and then she had on these like brown kind of tapered trouser style pants that kind of came up to like here, and then she was wearing a pair of Doc Martens, and she looked so fucking cool. I was really tempted to take her picture, but I had already complimented her outfit and then got directly in line behind her and made a joke like, sorry, not stalking you, just getting in line. So then I thought asking to take a picture would definitely make me look and sound a little bit more like a stalker, so I didn't, but she looked so cool. And I love that look, and I really want to like, yeah, it's a look I would like to emulate because I think it's very, very cool. I'm gonna think a little bit more about what pieces I want to keep. I think I might spend some time trying to style the pieces I'm on the fence about to just get a sense of what they will work with and what they won't work with, and how they fit into my wardrobe a little bit more. I want to be considered. Let me know what your thoughts are. I would love to hear them. If you have any questions at all about sizing or fit or materials or my thoughts on any of these pieces, let me know in the comments. I'm happy to help you out in any way that I can to make an informed purchase decision. I mean, like, everything is really expensive in the world, and like Sezane is not cheap, but it's not crazy expensive. It's not like, you know, Chanel or Dior or Valentino or anything like that, but it is, you know, it's a little pricier. So I do understand, and I want to invest in my closet, and I want to help other people do the same if I can. So please do feel free to hit me up. Like I said, everything is linked below, and subscribe if you are curious about what I keep, or if you're interested in seeing a second round of this when I order all the bottoms that I was thinking of. Okay, have a great day.